Moratorium. That tells you that this is a unique slice of America where we can have it all, where we can fish and hunt and at the same time find America's energy. There's no doubt about it. This next speaker has the responsibility of leading the state's effort to promote seafood and make sure that every restaurant in the world knows that if it comes from Louisiana, you can bet it's the best. Please welcome the Executive Director of the Louisiana Seafood Promotion and Marketing Board and producer of the Great American Seafood Cook-Off that airs on the Food Network, Mr. Ewell Smith. Woo-hoo.
Whose mama knows how to cook Louisiana seafood in this room? All right, folks. To be candid, the rally for economic survival should not be held right here in New Orleans. Louisiana shouldn't. It should be held. It could be held in Detroit. It could be held in Fresno. It could be held in Carson City, Nevada. See, the unemployment rate in those areas is over 12%, and here we've been historically below 4% or 5%. The president is piling one crisis on top of the other and going to kill us. He's absolutely going to kill us. So I want to ask you all a couple questions. I've been listening to the other speakers speak, and it's got me thinking. So I want you all to simply answer yes or no. And I want you all to say it loud so the people in D.C. hear us. Are you with me?
Yeah!
Are you with me?
Yeah!
Does the president sincerely care about our oil communities?
No!
Does the president sincerely care about our fishing communities?
No!
Does he care about the people of Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, or Texas?
No!
Does he understand the profound impact he's going to have on this country, the economy of this country?
Hell no!
You see, folks, we're facing two challenges. The Louisiana seafood industry is facing two challenges. And they both come from the federal level. Let me talk about the safety of seafood for a second. Everybody knows that he opened up the recreational areas last week, which is great news. Every agency that we work with, NOAA, NACO, EPA, Wildlife and Fisheries, Department of Health and Hospitals, all those agencies have given us a clean bill of health. And we're waiting on FDA. FDA is simply holding us up by protocols. If they let us get back to work, we can get back to work. Our fishing communities can be back at 86% of our shorelines, but we're not there. Some of our seafood processors and seafood distributors in the city of New Orleans and across the state will have, coming this week, we're going to start having a hard time getting product because of the FDA sitting on their hands. And of course, the other challenge is why we're sitting here today. And I'll be very candid. When I learned about the moratorium, like probably everybody else in this room, you all probably said, is that for real? Really? And then I started thinking about it from our fisheries perspective. Because you see, our fishing communities, and what the president doesn't understand, and a lot of people, actually the other parts of the country have a hard time relating to it because they're far away from us. But our fishing communities and our seafood communities coexist. Everybody understands that. CJ was just talking about his family in the seafood business. It's our brothers, it's our cousins, it's our aunts, it's our uncles who are on the other side of the business, and vice versa. Some people like CJ have family members that do both. They may be fishing part-time. They may be on an oil rig part-time. And I'm going to give you an example of a friend of ours. His name is A.C. Cooper, from Plaquemine Parish, down in Venice, Louisiana. A.C.'s a generational shrimper. His father's a shrimper. And he hasn't been able to go out shrimping like so many people in this room know people who go out shrimping. His wife is Marla Cooper, and they have a restaurant called Riverbend Restaurant down in Venice, Louisiana. If anybody's been down to Venice, you know that is an oil city as well. Their business is going to suffer. These two businesses are like this. Again, we're tied together. That story can be told thousands upon thousands of times. The ripple effect we're going to feel first in our own state, our own fishermen who've been knocked down to their knees, and now the president and his administration are putting a boot on their neck. It's going to kill us. I've got a homework assignment for y'all. I figure somebody's got to give y'all a homework assignment. If you got a BlackBerry with you, an iPhone with you, or a pen and paper, take this website address down, LouisianaSeafoodNews.com. LouisianaSeafoodNews.com. One thing we do in Louisiana, we come together as a community. Louisiana Seafood Board, our job is to make sure the markets are available for our fishermen, to bring their product to market around the country. Following Katrina, our chefs, by the way, folks, besides your mamas, we got the best chefs in the world in Louisiana. We got the best product in the world to work with in Louisiana. But we come together. We come together as a community, and we come together in spirit, and we fight to survive. What I need your help with is that website I just mentioned to you all. We hired a former CBS News correspondent. He's got a team of reporters on the ground writing stories about real people in Louisiana, both in every industry that it's going to affect, including the oil industry, the relationship we have with our restaurant industry. The layers go on and on and on, as you all know. So if y'all can do me a favor, and our fishing community's a favor, and your community's a favor, get on that website and send it to everybody you know. 20,000 people could affect 40,000, 80,000, and on. The reach will be tremendous. Now I'm going to close with a quote from the president. Everybody's been following the unemployment issue, and this is what the president said on Monday. Y'all ready for this? It's time to stop holding workers laid off in this recession hostage to Washington politics. Hold on. It's time to do what's right, not for the next election, but for the middle class. Folks, Scott Angel mentioned some of our relatives and our cousins that we're talking about. The Duprees, the Cheremies, the Broussards, the Colliers, the Altamont, the Boudreaux, the Salmonies. I gotta throw in Satanoviches, the Barisiches, and Jurisiches, all your oyster families. Folks, we are the people of Louisiana. It's the spirit of Louisiana. The president needs to let us go back to work. The president needs to let us be Americans. The president needs to let us be Americans and do our job, and let us do our job now. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And we're going to continue to remind the country that we can do two things at